Alrighty then. We're getting the green crystals today. Isn't everyone excited? I'm not excited. By the way, that's such an awkward number to be the max number of shot you can have. Isn't it? It's 530. Such a weird number to be the max, isn't it?
I would prefer it if it was like 500.
Or 550, or anything else, really.
Well, I like 500 better than 550 because it's double the max missiles.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. It's a very good point. Like, regardless, 530 is just a very... Shut the fuck up! Oh, wait, we have to keep a Mackenzie counter. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm adding that. I forgot that I wanted to do that. No, I'm literally gonna add a text thing on screen. Let's see. This. DCSB. Then I need to... This is for death count, right? Yeah, it's for death count. Oh no, it reset! Oh, I just have to check my fucking... I'll just have to check my, last Elden Ring stream whenever I do this again. That's fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. Add name Mackenzie Yaps. I have to add a new file, don't I? How do I add a new... How do I do this properly? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, it's... I have to make a text file. Yes. That's how I do it. Okay, let's just put it here, I guess. Oh, I need to turn on streamer mode again. Streamer mode. On. There we are. Alright, I'll just put it here then, because I can't remember where I put the actual file for this. Just put it right here. New text document. Mackenzie.txt. Then edit. File. Put it on desktop. Mackenzie.txt. Add one, and now I'm going to want to go settings. Counter, so it's set to numpad. Alright, let's make sure I do this correctly. So numpad 3 increment by. So I increment it with, I go to next with 3, I increment it with 2, reset it with 0. Can I make sure I'm doing this correctly? Yes, I am. Okay, so now I have to then... How did I have this set up, by the way? Okay, that's how I set that up. Now I'm going to add source. How did I do this? Add source text, I think this was? Add source. Text. Then Mackenzie. Then... how did I do this? Okay, cancel. Let me look at this. Properties. Okay, so I have to find the text file UTF. Okay. So text file. No, read from file. There we go. Browse. It's been a while since I've done this. Mackenzie.txt. There we are. Shrink that a bit. Put that here. See how I set this up with the other stuff? Then I have to add another text display. What's up?
Nothing.
Just murmuring.
Just fascinated by your process.
Do you have a better method?
I don't know. Is the misspelling intentional?
I think that's how you spell his name.
I could have sworn it was Z-I-E.
1 second.
Miles is the one that had the Y in it.
Oh yes. M-A-C-K-Kenzi. You are correct. Apps. Then... break it down. The properties, can I adjust size here? match size? I know that's something I could do. That here. This here, and actually we're gonna add a colon to the end of this. We are, now I'm actually gonna set it up to have a fun font. Color. Grab my color of choice, which is this hex code. Now, how did I set up the font? That's the question. Let's see, slant regular is what the font was set to. Select color. Okay. Font. It's not the most readable font, but also it's not doesn't have to be the most readable font. Oh god, I hate slant. No, slant regular. Here we go. And is there a way to put the border on it, or does it already have the border by default? Outline. Here we are. Oh, that's right. Outline looks awful on this, doesn't it? Let's try making it a black outline. Let me see how that looks. No, yeah, I forgot. The outline doesn't work well with this font for some reason. Forgot about that. I did forget about that. There we are. If I hit 2, I believe it should increment. No. Yes, it does. Just takes a second. All right, there we are. Right there. There we are. Everything's all nice and set up now. All right, let's see how many times he opens his fucking mouth for this. I'm gonna go to... I'm actually gonna do this instead. Where is my phone? Ah, there's the answer. There's my phone. Where's my phone stand gone, though? Follow-up question. Where's my phone stand? Whatever. I'll worry about that later. Alrighty then. All set up. Lovely. Yippee yatta. Alright, Pedale has messaged me. Okay, so yeah, there was definitely an issue with it showing that I'm streaming for people apparently, which might be a Twitch issue. But because I checked about it and didn't see any settings that I could change that I could find. Anyways, a Twitch issue. Alrighty then. So fun fact, I actually watched a rather small YouTuber growing up that did Metroid playthroughs called Lanzoom. I don't know if his channel still exists. You know how it is with old YouTubers sometimes. Sometimes the channel gets nuked. I don't know if his channel's still around. I can always find out. Could you Google that for me, Sashi Boop, while I drive around? Lancun.
Lancun. Okay. Like Cancun.
Yeah, that's how I pronounced it for a while, but it's apparently pronounced soon.
He has 15,000 subscribers today. His last upload was 2 years ago. He did 3 Tears of the Kingdom videos, and before that, he was his Dread playthrough.
Yep, sounds about right. He did great playthroughs of the Prime games, very informational and fun. Definitely not the most high energy channel in existence, but I think that's fine. I enjoyed them greatly. Big part of how I fucking 100%ed a lot of Metroid games and got to know a lot of them so intimately. Because he,
Oh, girl.
what?
Well, this video is 18 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate the tiny crystals.
I do too, they are evil. Actually, I might add getting all crystals somewhere on the screen, just to make it obvious what the fuck we're doing. Okay, I need to darken my text, because that text is not working on this background. Give me a moment. Or just add a background to it, actually. That's also possible. Turn on background opacity. Let me close this out. No, that's not great. Let me just change the text color. Let's darken it a bit. Let's see. There we go. That should be a bit more readable. Yep, nope, that is not more readable. That is actually going to be less readable. Need to find a good balance between darkened thing. See, that could be better. That's why outlines are always helpful. Maybe a background. Yeah, maybe a background for it. Okay, let's try this, actually. Let's try a black text. And then let's try the outline. Can you change the outline color? You can. Yeah, that looks. That kind of works. That kind of works well. What do you think of that?
Oh yeah, that looks way better.
Yeah, okay. Alright, then we'll do that for this over here. Change that to black. Then add outline. I think I had it set to 13. Select color. Boom. There we are. That works. Has the aesthetic I'm looking for while being much more legible. Okie dokie then. Alrighty then. Back to driving, I guess. We're literally basically doing a Highway Blossoms. Actually, we don't know. I'm just guessing if this is what Highway Blossoms is like, which is them on a road trip and just talking about things and being gay. I think that's a good guess at what Highway Blossoms is gonna be like, right? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I'd imagine it'd have more of a central conflict to it along the road, but
Yeah, I just feel like it's a road trip type of vibe from the little I've gathered.
it would be really funny if they were just that unambitious for their first game that it was just a regular road trip where everything goes well.
You know what? It would be funny though. Well, a regular road trip where everything goes well and they have sex, because remember, Highway Blossoms has the NSFW patch.
Yeah.
I find it funny that only their first two games have NSFW patches. I think it's tragic. Sounds like they haven't done NSFW content afterwards. They just haven't put it in the games proper.
What other fan fictions have they published for non-Heart of the Woods games then?
I know they've made some official ones for Please Be Happy, but I believe those were safe work. But they've released some official NSFW art of Please Be Happy.
I didn't know.
Yeah. It now makes sense why there's no official NSFW of Aspen, now that I think about it.
Why?
Asexual, remember?
Oh, no, I don't.
We discussed it like 3 times.
I
Because
do not remember.
We went through her Twitter account.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different character. No, I don't know who Aspen is very well.
Well, yeah, I'm aware.
Aspen was the brown one.
No, that's Juliet, who does have official NSFW content.
I thought Juliet was the writer.
Nope.
Okay, we did discuss Aspen being asexual then. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that's why she has no official NSFW content. Which I guess makes sense. Though it does always put fanfic writers in a funny place when they want to do NSFW with a character. be fair, fanfiction frequently ignores sexuality, so I think there's nothing wrong with ignoring just specifically asexuality. But I'm also not the asexual the group.
I don't think it's good to ignore asexuality like that, but I think
I meant in terms of writing
asexual
fanfiction.
people are capable of having sex.
Yeah, I don't know, but also at the same time,
Simply just write an asexual person having sex for the various motivations an asexual person might have for having sex.
I don't know. I guess the other problem is we don't know what variation of asexual Aspen is.
Well, if they don't specify it, then there's no reason to worry about it. Just write Aspen
Good point.
as a non-sex repulsed asexual who has sex out of curiosity or to please someone else.
Yeah, I guess that could work. I don't know. On the other hand, there's also just the fact that fanfiction frequently bends sexuality because it's fanfiction.
Well, you shouldn't bend the sexuality of minorities. Like, sexual minorities.
Yeah.
The whole reason people are fine with, like,
Queer
gayifying
bending.
straight couples
Yeah.
is that, like, it's already difficult to find gay couples. Like, I feel
Fair
like people
enough.
are already on thin ice with the whole Yurifying the yaoi thing. But it's fine because, you know, Yuri is way less common than yaoi, so you know what?
Yeah.
That also is sort of it was a fandom minority, I would say. So
Yeah.
it's probably fine. I don't really see any yaoi people have big problems with it.
Yeah. Well, then the question is, what if, I don't know, it gets messy. Because it's like, okay, well, fucking, we can do a million AU things. How many green crystals do you think are left, by the way?
It doesn't look like many on the map, but it's gonna be way more than that.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It's like, it looks like we're most of the way through, but I feel like we're not as far done as we thought we were.
It'd be really funny if Mackenzie just shut up, never yapped again.
It would be, admittedly, very funny.
I don't really think it's that difficult of a concept to understand, in my opinion.
It
that,
is
like,
for me sometimes.
There are some things which are okay to change, some things aren't. Listen, it's all about equality versus equity. Everyone assumes that equality is the best way to go about things, treating everyone the exact same. But really, you should treat people the way, like, you should treat people the way they deserve to be treated. Give people what they need to succeed, not just give everyone the same thing. It's like, straight people don't need more representation. I don't love the some of the straight couples that exist in media, but I think there are plenty of great straight ships out
Absolutely.
there. And there's content for them, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Maybe they're slightly unrepresented and like, no, they aren't. No, there's so many straight ships in fandom. Way more
I don't
than
think there are
lesbian.
straight ships that are popular in fandom. There are not that many that are. I guess you're right. I hang out in a lot of very gay-ass fandoms.
I'm pulling up that fucking image I sent of like
Yeah.
the most popular ships.
On AO3?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very educational.
I mean, I think there's like one not Yao, there's mostly Yao ships. I think there's one hetero ship on it, isn't there?
No, there's way more.
Oh, okay.
There's way more hetero ships than Yuri ships. In fact, there's more incest ships than Yuri ships on there.
Yeah. I think another issue.
There might be more bat-cest ships than Yuri ships.
Oh God. I think
Specifically the Bat family.
I think that might end up be an issue. Ends up being a lot of girl-focused media. Tends to too often market itself as just more niche, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think that's inherently a bad thing, but I also think they go for a more specific audience. I'm curious. I have to check actually real quick. I'm gonna do that real quick. Actually, I don't know. I'll have you be the Googler. That way I can keep driving, because any small delay is gonna exponentially increase the amount of time hunting for crystals. You know. Can you check the certain magical index or certain scientific railgun one, what the top ships on that are? On AO3?
What?
Certain scientific railgun.
AO3. Certain scientific. I've never heard of this.
I have not really watched it, but I know it has a big community. I think it has mostly Yuri ships, surprisingly.
Ray gun or railgun?
Railgun.
Toaru Kagaku no railgun. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I actually don't use this site enough to know how to filter for the most popular ships.
So just go under filters, and then...
Favorite?
What? You see the filters tab?
Yeah.
Just tap that, and then the ones that are at the top are the ones that have the most. So, like, if you filter by, relationships. You see that?
Okay. Misaka Mikoto Shirai Kudoko.
Oh god, who is that? I don't know these characters are,
They are by far the most popular. They dwarf everyone else.
Kudoko, you said?
Yes.
Kudoko. That is a Yuri ship.
And the next one is Misaka Mikoto X Shokuho Misaka.
That is also Yuri.
Okay. Kamijo Toma X Misaka
That is-
Mikoto.
that
That's
is
straight.
That is straight, and that is actually the main couple, technically.
That's great. It has 55. The Yuri couple has 222.
Yeah. I was like, surprisingly, I think the main character, who's actually a pretty decent main character from what I know, is surprisingly unpopular in terms of, like, the shipping sphere. I think it's mostly Yuri, and I was right.
Is this like a Gundam anime? Because that kind of changes things. I feel like
It
a lot
is
of
not a Gundam anime. It is not Gundam at all.
What the fuck is this about?
I don't fully know. It's about... People have weird powers in this universe. I know that much. They got different, like, classifications of their powers, and I know fucking Railgun Girl is basically able to launch anything at, like, Mach Jesus. Hence why she's a Railgun. I know the second ship, Shokuho, or whatever her name is, she can control people by touching them, which is why she has, she wears gloves. And that's all I know. That's all I know about the series. My fucking William is very much so into a certain magical index, which is its sister series. I don't think either of them is a spin-off. I think they're both continuations of each other. There's some, like, weird Ouroboros-ass thing from what, again, little I understand about the show. From what I've absorbed by both cultural osmosis and hearing Will talk about it. I think they're, like, somehow run simultaneously. I don't know how it works. Anyways, I know Magical Index is more focused on the magic side, and Railgun is more focused on the sci-fi side. That I do know. Anyways, I was at Barnes & Noble and saw the complete light novel collection of certain Magical Index. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that for Will, because it looks really nice and really high quality, right? It was like $300.
Oh.
And it was one big book. It was one big book of it. It was not like a bunch of individual smaller books. So it was like, what the fuck? I have to take a picture next time I go to Barnes & Noble. Actually, I think I did take a picture. I did take a picture of it. I might pull that up. It feels like we're almost done the green crystals. That keyword feels like. I'm probably going to end up being very wrong about that. I don't know, I guess there's also the other issues. I don't want people to get harassed for not knowing a character's sexuality, kind of thing. Because I hate when that happens. Because Aspen's thing is purely out of game. I wouldn't have known had, you know who not mentioned it. Pink not mentioned it, for example. That is purely out of the game. And it's very funny, that's not even said anywhere, as far as I'm aware, in the Twitter account. It just, she posted the ace flag on Pride Day. Which, yes, is definitely confirmation. But it's funny how vague that is what I mean. Is that everything? Is that all of them?
I don't care about immersion. The game should give you a big pop-up when you hit the
That
last
is
one.
not all of them. Because the secondary blue thing is all of them. Oh boy, so that is not everything.
How do you know it's crystals collected, not crystals deposited? Oh, there's definitely crystals. Let's see the green rings on the map.
Oh, you're right. That's what that is, isn't it? In the distance? You're so right. You know, that hit a dead end. Okay, this way? No, I think that's just a part of the map aesthetic.
Is it really?
Because look,
you just telling you haven't deposited them.
Look,
it's alerting you to things you could crash into. Or maybe it's just aesthetic. Yeah, I think it's alerting you that you're gonna crash.
Yeah. We'll look around for a bit. We'll do a lap of the desert. So I know there are ones that are in the ruins and like these things, but I thought I got all of those. I did think I got all those. Like I always recheck that. I also deposit them to be sure. Oh nope, there's some this way. Look, there's some right here. Okay. Oh god, so I was hoping that they'd be, like, universal. If you were really far away, it would still show up. But no, it does not appear to be the case. That's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I do like Aspen. Come on, you don't like keep Aspen waiting! Pig has posted that now after I was yapping on a screen a lot that had that line of dialogue. And so she made that into a fucking server emote. Green crystals? I have no idea how many I've got. I have not kept track of how many of these are, May. There are so many. But we're almost done. Because the secondary tracker to let you know the 100% thing is mostly full. We got some in that direction. Oh. Yeah, right here. We got some that are, east from me. So if I lose these on the radar, I'm gonna have to go back to northeast. Yeah, these are gonna definitely disappear from the radar. Alright, so I'll have to remember to go back northeast after this. Oh, yes, I've done the normal amount. I'm going to get all the crystals back. Because there's a fucking gallery image for that. We're getting 100% of every crystal. In this godforsaken desert. This loading zone.
There's one.
Yep. Well, there's more. It's not spawned. They're set spawns, May. They are set spawns. So they're probably in the temples. Or there's a few spawns that are just lingering that you missed. These are not RNG, sadly. They are set. I was hoping they'd respawn. That way there's not like a... It's not worth it. Probably not, but I'm insane. Anyways, what are we at? We're at 30 minutes of this, and I've already collected a lot of them prior. Heidi Crystal. Oh yeah, for you. No, absolutely. Understandable. I think I'm absolutely insane for doing this. I do not... The fact that they locked anything behind this is absurd to me. Like, at least the fucking 100% Korok thing is a joke, you know? And you're not expected by the game to do it. Whereas this is actual stuff behind it. Sure, it's a screenshot of, like, concept art probably, but still. That's everything. Is that everything? Is that everything? Let's start heading back towards Fury Green and find out. That looks like it's full. That looks like it's 100% full. And Mackenzie only yapped the one time. Crazy. Come on, nothing more on the sensor. Nothing more on the sensor. Please tell me that's it. Actually, might be able to check the gallery when I save and quit. Might also be able to do that, because you can't check the gallery in-game, right? I don't think we could. Come on, don't pick anything else on the sensor. That looks full. That looks full to me. I don't think Nintendo would make that. I find it interesting how it seems to be a common limitation for invisible characters, that they have to hold their breath. I've seen it with Invisigal, a character in PB Hack, and then I forget where else, but I've seen it somewhere else before those two as well. I guess it makes sense as a limitation, something that doesn't make them more noticeable, but also provides, like, a hard time limit, you know? It's my only thought. What do you think? Oh, Miss Boop has died. Rest in peace, Miss Boop.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking to May, sorry.
No, I was talking to you, my dear co-host.
When did the topic of invisibility even come up?
Nowhere. I was just thinking about it. I was thinking about PB Hap because I was talking about Aspen. And I was like, oh, there's a character with invisibility in that game. Oh, their limitation on their invisibility is they have to hold their breath for it. Oh, Invisigal did that. Oh yeah, there's another character I think did that. It seems to be a common limitation for characters like that. That's how my thought process went.
Well, Invisigal is the only character I've seen like that, so either I haven't seen enough invisible characters, or that's just a really funny coincidence.
I've seen another one prior to those too. I forget who it is, but I have seen it before. Hi, Mackenzie. I'm not counting that as you yapping, don't worry. Damn, I have to get rid of the Mackenzie yap counter, don't I? Alright, let's dunk this shit. If it'll let me. Yes, it will. Yeah, no, it's fair. I already know he fucking dies. I already know about that. I know everyone fucking dies, technically. Alright, let's go see if that was 100% green crystals. I fucking hope it is. Come on, green crystals. Be done with. Save game. Yes. Because you can only check it from... Right. Yeah, you can only check it from... Here. Quit. Alright, let's see. Let us see. Yeah. That looks like it was them, right? Let's scroll through. Logbook. 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 I don't remember where it mentioned the green crystals, but I'm not seeing it mentioned, which I think means we got them all, right? I don't see anything here that says unlock it with the green crystals. Wait. Nope, so 100% of scans. That is everything. That is all of the green crystals gotten. And I have no idea which one what you got for it, because there's too many different fucking gallery pieces. I think it was the one overshadowing the rock, though. I think it was where was it? I think it was one of these. Doesn't matter. Let's look up. I think it was this one and this. Let's see. Let's look this up, though. I bet you someone's written what it is. I just want to know what it is. No, 100% of all green crystals, people. Block several visuals. Yes, what several visuals? I want to see which ones they are. I want to see which ones they are, game. You know what I can do, probably? I could probably do this. Let's go over this. I should be able to go into the you-know-what. I think I can... This takes me to the main menu, right? I thought I could quit to the main menu. I think I could go... Can I access the gallery from here? Let's find out. Let us find out. If I can find out the green crystal thing very easily. Come on. Come on. Come on, take me past the cutscene. Oh, opening cutscenes. No cutscene skip. No cutscene skip. This is Prime 4? Interesting. So we got new things. Which is called Quick Unmorph and something called Slow Gun. So it's an animation cancel for the Morph Ball. Which is, if you input any button after unmorphing, your unmorph animation will be substantially shorter. Did I skip this? Could not skip this. Cutscene locked! Hello, new person! We're trying to see what fucking things you got for the green crystals. We're getting 100% of green crystals. Because I actually don't know what gallery images I got for 100% of green crystals. I don't want to figure out how bad it is. So I actually have to start a new file on a different thing. You can't skip it here, because this is a new thing, I think. I just want to access the title screen. I just want to access the title screen. I just want to access the title screen. I would just like to access the title screen. I guess you get to see this for the first time, Sashi.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't get to see this.
The first boss fight's pretty fun. A solid opening cutscene. It's so crazy realizing that that suit right there is what the guys in Federation Force are meant to be piloting. Okay, so turn off.
What a game.
Truly. Put the Mackenzie counter off because, you know, he didn't actually yap that much during the fucking green crystals excavation section. It was really funny.
Loki, I'd rather play Federation Force than Other M if I was given that chance.
Oh yeah, Federation Force is at least a well-developed game. It's not awful, it's a... Like,
Really,
give
the only
them...
reason it got... Oh.
No, continue.
I'm kind of just impressed how he managed to talk at the same time after a 3-second gap. Really, the only reason it got hate on is because people are anticipating Prime 4.
I mean, it got... There are many reasons. I think it got hated on because people were anticipating Prime 4. Because it was such a long gap between Other M and then the next game. And then the art style, you know?
Oh yeah, it was kind of childish looking and goofy and clunky.
Yeah.
Also, it was a really bad year for Nintendo in general, so people want something more.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, I have to find the green inventory. The green crystal one. Somewhere. Just have to find the one that mentions it. Find the one that mentions it. Somewhere. We'll find it eventually. There it is. Okay. So it is this one here, and this one here. Is that it? No, okay. So we have 4. Oh, no, 5. Oh god, there's... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So it does unlock a decent few, but also... Okay, so it's... Why are they not all grouped together? That's my question. Why the fuck are they not grouped together? Because, like, there's this one right here, which is all inventory items, randomly interspersed in the middle of it. You see that? And then a legitimate logbook as well. Okay, so it is going to be, let's see, let's go to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 down. Okay, 25 down. And then it's almost this entire row, and then almost this entire row. Alright, 25 down. Alright, let's see what we unlocked. I'll have to delete that save data. So Cole could play it fresh. Because I did not realize it would autosave. I forgot there's an autosave. I don't know, the 3D combat in Other M feels really repetitive and boring, frankly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so it's this, and this. This is what you got for 100% in green pistols. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look, you can see early Viola right there. There's another design for Viola on that one. That's pretty. I do wish we got a temple sort of like that in-game. That was for, logbook. So these show the shrines things that you can do. They look very similar to their final counterpart. This is cool, I guess. It's showing you're looking at Vault Forge and or some Vault Forge concept art. And this is a better look at the mine, I guess? Yeah, it is. The mine looks a bit different, actually. Oh, look at the desert! The desert was different! Look at that! It actually had things in it by the mine.
My god. It was yellow.
And look at the volcano. That just looks like a video game volcano to me. You know? That's just a video game volcano. And then this is the outside of Ice Belt. Looks the same, basically. So yeah, that was a really lame 100% unlock for concept art. I cannot lie. Like, that is a lame 100% concept art. Anyways, let me really quickly do this before I forget.
If you knew what you were going to get from it, would you have still gotten all the crystals?
Yes. Oh, I have to close that. Okay, I'll do that later. Yes, I would have. Specifically just because I wanted to do it. Because, yeah. I just wanted to do it for the sake of proving I could do it. Bit of spite in my blood, you know? Yeah, but also the combat just feels generally clunky. It would have been helped by not being stuck on the fucking Wiimote, mind you. Because, like, controlling a 3D action game with the D-pad, that kind of digs into your finger while you're playing it. Not the best. Not the best. And then the switching between first and third person was clunky and felt awkward. Alright, anyways, finale time.
I'm ready to go home. Go ahead and let Sergeant
Uh-huh.
know.
Yeah, you guys are sure going home, alright. You guys are sure going home. They're not. They're not going home.
Mark 99 mech is ready for launch. Let us proceed.
I wish they at least bothered to make his new arm look a little fucked. You know? Because it should be should be slightly scavenged together.
Retro Studios is a small indie company who only had a handful of years to work on this game. They can only make so many models.
It's finally time to go home. Report to
Wow,
Sergeant
they
when ready.
really are trying to make you feel bad for when they fucking bite the dust, aren't they?
All right, you've secured the memory fruit. We can leave for Chrono Tower as soon as you give the order, Samus.
Ah, yes. Which Samus will totally give an order on. Uh-huh.
Once we leave, there's no time.
Mackenzie's just like, hey guys, remember last week when I donated to a charity for like children with cancer?
No, actually, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna dupe this save real quick. Just in case I do want to explore, like, just show this game off to someone. In the open world area. You know what I mean?
It was right after I saved all those puppies from a burning building.
Thanks, Mackenzie. You truly are the GOAT. No, we're throwing him to a fire still. It does let you copy save data, right? Yeah, it does. Yes. Just in case I want to fuck around afterwards. I've done that in several games before. You know? Have you done that before? I believe only two studios have done that, worked on this game, which is Bandai Namco and Retro. And all the Bandai shit was just thrown into a fire.
There's a lot of games that just reset to the point you were at before the final boss when you complete it. and
Yeah,
they don't
no,
even give you, like,
it hard locks you. It hard locks you in the final boss area.
I see.
Hello, Samus. Nice to
It's nice to see you too, VUE. Anyways, let's go get you all killed.
All right.
Let me update the stream title, I guess.
We can leave for Chrono Tower as soon as you give the order, Samus.
No, actually, you know, I think it's funnier to have it as Hunt for the Green Crystals. I guess Sylux is here too. I think that's funnier. Never mind.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there is anything you need,
Because, my friend Eclipse was saying, make sure you scan everything before you go to the fucking tower, because you cannot leave.
All right. Listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't
You think there's gonna be any time completion based rewards, or is that just like not a thing?
That is not a thing in the Prime games.
Guide Samus
Good.
to the master teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
I hate the hoorah military guy vibe I'm getting from this game now. Never been a fan of that. You know, if you were visibly piloting those things in Federation Force, which is what you're supposed to be piloting lore-wise, I think people would have been a little gentler on the game.
Force field undamaged.
Yeah.
I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating. Warning.
I love going on this fucking fetch quest to do this. Only to lose the mech instantly. Truly wonderful storytelling right here. Truly wonderful. Bravo. Bravo. Anyways, VUE, how you doing? You live that? Oh, he's alright.
Force field destroyed.
That means all the Bandai stuff truly was scrapped then.
Well done. No, my baby. I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did.
Listen, all I'm saying is this game might have been improved by having a mech laser the final boss. You know?
This is our moment.
I'm just saying. Having the mech build up just for it to fucking shoot the shield and that's it is a little boring of a fucking thing. I was at least hoping you get to pilot the mech. To drive it. I do like how we're doing the trope. I do like how, one, Samus matches the architecture now. And two, I do love the trope of, like, the final area was actually the first area the whole time. That's always fun.
Oh, so this place is so beautiful.
Yeah, look, Samus matches even the fucking glowy shield thing. You guys got anything to say?
Okay. This
What's up?
one is definitely a vagina.
I poured my heart and soul into that mech.
Like, it's not even just the shape, it's like the whole walls.
I
The
guess.
whole layout of this room.
Stay alert. Don't get too close.
There were no enemies here the first time.
Finally.
No, you don't.
We get to
I'm
go
sorry,
home.
buddy. You're dead.
I believe this is a sacred place. I can feel it.
How do you feel that? Huh? Where do you feel that? You don't have a vagina. This is clearly the vagina palace.
I am sorry I destroyed that.
Oh, it's okay, big man. Alright, that's everyone. They don't have any other dialogue than that, right?
We need
Oh,
to
they do.
find the master teleporter so we can get off
Okay.
this
Do you have anything to say other than the obvious?
We need
Okay,
to find
no.
the master teleporter so we can get off this
I'm doing a
ride.
FromSoft.
Finally.
No, okay. He only has the one extra line of dialogue. Sorry.
Master teleporter should be here. Let's keep
Okay,
moving.
that's it for him.
I am here to support my friends. Take us home.
I'm most sad when you will die, which is not to say much. I won't be sad when you die really all that much.
You've nearly fulfilled your promise to the Lamorne. All you need is to carry the memory fruit away from
Okay, see, I kind of like that. Alright, new things to scan. Yay! Orb. Guardian sword stock. It enshrines a guardian who will guide the chosen one. I guess these are the guardians. Oh no, these are the guardians. Friends. Orb. Actually, not really orb. Oval.
The robots
Shut up.
are awake.
Shut up.
Yes, the temple.
Technology, powered by psychic. Its forces recognize guys.
Who responds to Samus?
We just have to go. Oh, is it just gonna be? Probably. Oh no, you can only do 3 things. So it's not that. Electricity? No. Am I being stupid? Most likely. Do I just have to walk to the door? I just have to walk to the door. I was being stupid. Cool. Currently sealed. Okay. Oh, they just open doors. These are just giant door openers. Why are there 4 of them? Quad door opening powers. Oh yeah, another complaint with Dread. Now that we were talking about that, Lashi. Too many Dread power-ups, just door opening power-ups.
You mentioned this.
Oh yeah. I don't like how the fucking beams have, like, normal doors now, as opposed to, what, like, doing the older game thing of, like, when you needed a beam to progress, there was a clever reason for it. There's also less of that in this game as well, in general. None have returned. Okay? Hopefully they're still alive. Yeah, just because it would be interesting. I like that existentialist thing of, like, she doesn't truly know whether or not my words will ever reach someone. I just can leave them and hope that they do. Kind of a cool vibe. I get that they're more mean, like, save us as in the legacy of the Lemorn, as in proof that their species existed, now that they're basically all gone. But it is kind of ironic that they're talking about saving the Lemorn when they're dead. Okay.
You okay, Samus?
I am...
Give her a minute.
I'm fine! Wow, this sure is great. Give her a minute. As if Samus has shown a single emotion during this game. Response to Guardian's commands. Like, the girl has not shown an emotion. Response to psychic energy released. This kind of psychic energy or no? Probably not. No. No, yeah, we're still in cutscene simulator. Alright, we're still in cutscene simulator. Hello, Brad the Man 9000. Expanding object. Okay. We're in the final area.
Whoa, it's unfolding. The robots are the keys.
I don't know why there were 4 of them, though.
Hey, got an elevator.
I guess redundancy?
Head up.
I guess redundancy. I like their unique icons that each of them have. It's a nice feature. I'm doing alright. Just wrapping up the end of Prime 4, and then I'm going to be looking at gallery images. Might as well.
Look. Isn't it gorgeous?
Well, this is the end of the game. I still love, like, the sort of tempered glass bubble vibe that the bubbles have. It's very pretty. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. This is a very long elevator ride. Did I talk to you during the elevator ride?
Now, how do we get all the way up there?
I hopefully will.
Want to try and get more intel by scanning?
Han, I've scanned everything.
Finally reached the top of the tower.
Like, I can assure you, there's one thing I've done, and it scanned everything. Okay. Boost ball, not boost ball, spider ball. Spider ball.
Careful now, Samus.
Hey, we got another fucking spam bot. It automatically got filtered. Alright, you take care as well. Oh, nope, okay. Now I can go faster. Alright, what do we got in here? More things to scan. Psychic healing pod. Okay. Pinnacle that floats. The master teleporter is housed inside. Okay. Ah, here's the thing.
No, really, the only comparison between Prime 4 and Frontiers, other than the overworld, is just all the big floating rails taking you everywhere.
Yeah, but that's normal for the Prime games.
Yeah.
No, usually they're more built into structures, but not this time. But now they're
Maybe
psychic.
Sonic was inspired by Metroid. I mean, think about it. Samus was the first to turn into a ball.
Truly a grand conspiracy theory to end all conspiracy theories. That's not Sammy. Hi, Sammy. So, when's Sylux gonna jump us? Because he is gonna jump us. We're not gonna not have a final boss battle. Interesting, the lower half of the suit sort of has like a more of a fucking different texture than the rest of the upper half. It's not very armored.
You've got the keys.
Are we just... Samus, Sylux is here. We probably should figure out where he is before we do anything. No? Okay, we're gonna open the portal. Why do I get the feeling he's suspiciously in here? It just closed, you know? The other ones are open. I'm just saying, you know? Alright, I get to scan it. Tragic.
This must be the master.
Hey, Mackenzie, could you get domed first? Kindly. Kindly get domed. Dad boy. Let's try stopping and starting. OBS reconnection successful. Okay. Hello. Are we back? Are we live again? Hello. OBS didn't even crash. It just lost connection with Twitch for some reason. I don't know why. That was strange.
It was Sylux is doing. All his fault.
Yep. Samus is having a Dom flashback again. Hey.
Probably the best looking part of the game, but that makes sense. It's a pre-rendered cutscene.
Is this Sylux? Was he a former GFS trooper that has PTSD? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Samus is a former former GTS trooper with PTSD. Fun. Hey, buddy. When did you get in there?
He's been eaten.
Why was he in there? Why does he have psychic powers?
Okay, that I don't know.
I've been waiting for this. Sylux!
Is his voice cool at least?
Kinda.
Knuckle up again. He says it. That his catchphrase.
Alright, morphology, Sylux, a bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit, reconstructed using the latest nanotechnology. Sylux is bounty hunter with a personal grudge against the Galactic Federation and Samus Aran, plotting revenge on both. He has been running a long campaign of covert operations, including spying on Samus. In the cosmic year 20X6, he successfully stole a Metroid from the Galactic Federation. That is the first concrete date we've gotten on when things have happened. A Metroid from a Galactic Federation base. By raising clones of this Metroid and fusing it with other life forms, he found a method for controlling minds and soon formed a private army. With this, he took control of the leadership of space pirates, sieging their army as well. He then began attacking the Galactic Federation research facilities as one after another, and in the process used the information and technology he gathered to upgrade his suit and weapons. Presumably, he attacked the UTO research center on planet Tanamar with the same intent, but did not expect the encounter with Samus Aran. That is very vague on his backstory. So he really is just a dude with PTSD. That's all I'm gathering. Tube for administrating care. Connected to Sylux, transformed into a nanoarm by nanomachines. It is fully armored except for its tip. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta shoot the tips. I gotta cut his tip off! Sir, show your, let me, I don't like that they can hurt it. I don't want to have teammates. How many phases are we guessing here? 2 to 3 is my guess. New scan? No new scan. Alright, let's see what Samus does, shall we? Yeah, that's quite solid. Next phase. Do you want to consider this another phase? I guess it is. It changes gameplay style. Dragon Head. Heavy strain on the nano seas. It can be active for only a short period of time. Damage to the Dragon Head will increase the strain, reducing the duration. Let us shoot ice at it specifically as well. Gonna guess that that's gonna... We're doing fucking Pokemon logic, you know? Oh, interesting. I got grabbed. Missiles. Missiles lock on. Okay, super missiles did not work how I wanted them to. Oh no, the missiles are not aiming for the heads anymore. Okay, they've changed. Curiosity. Oop, ow. Dude, no. No, that does not work how I thought it would. But the Super Thunderbuster, still very strong. I was wondering if it would conduct electricity between all the arms. That's what I was testing. It does not. So far, not the best final boss fight. Kind of disappointing so far, frankly. Like, he's just floating there. Menacingly. He's just a souped up version of the first boss so far, actually, is what he is. Well, second boss, I guess, technically. The first big boss. You know who I mean. The Plague. We just got Tentacle Head Die 2 Electric Boogaloo. We already had Tentacle Head Die 1. We didn't need Tentacle Head Die 2. More arms, wow. Oh, it charged all the way. Whoa! I got vacuumed. That's kind of cool. We're supposed to do this. Oh, it's ice. Sorry, I do have to elemental affinity this. Do you reckon? What the fuck am I meant to do against that? Oh, that's what I meant to do. Figured it out. Okay, that's over. Is he fucking Beyblading at me? He is. Okay. Sure, you can do that, Sylux. Sure, buddy. Hold. Her ring was a lot better than this. All the other final bosses so far were a lot better than this, TBH. I don't like that you have to fucking stand still to use that. That's really annoying. That's nice, buddy. Oh, he has a shockwave too. He's pulling him back toward Prime 3. I find it funny that even the fucking Dark Samus boss fight that at the end of Prime 3 was considered somewhat disappointing, but it still seems better than this so far.
The thing this reminds me the most of is like the final boss of Pikmin 3, where it's like, in contrast to the previous two games, the final boss was just like a big glob of goop that like slapped at you. People also saw that one as a disappointment generally, but even that one like messed around with like elements and had cool attack animations. So I'm hoping Sylux, his phase patterns develop a bit more.
Yeah. You probably freeze the electric one, right?
Hey, that's cooler.
I mean, we've already seen him switch through the elements. This is about the same as before.
Oh, I was tabbed out for it. Oops. Okay, it's equivalent to the Pikmin 3 final boss then. It's a big blob of goop that switches between elements.
Yeah, but also the game hasn't made like a very clear element system is the follow-up to that though.
They have a heal beam?
Yeah, this has happened before. When they go down. I love having to manage my fucking teammates' HP during a boss fight. Really fun. Also, this phase has another issue, which is it's purely just a waiting phase. All you're doing is speeding it up slightly by shooting him. Wow, I sure do love having to... Who thought this was a good idea, by the way? Yeah. And now we have to do it again, aren't I? Mackenzie's down. Oh my god, I am just bringing these guys back up every 2 seconds. The game has not made a very clear element system yet, so I'm actually guessing that this does anything different. Because it's not giving me feedback on whether it actually does anything different to use what should be the corresponding element on the thing. Which also is not great, you know? If that's a mechanic, it should be obvious, and if it's not, what's the point of having the different elements? Not your different beams. It also doesn't help that Sylux is an established character, so this being his final boss fight is kind of odd. Like, the previous 2 Sylux fights were actually pretty fun. I enjoyed those. And, like, I get that a final boss fight should feel a bit more epic than, like, an average boss fight. This also doesn't feel very epic so far. So it's kind of 0 for 1, 0 for 2 on good final boss fight design. It's not landing the spectacle. It's not landing the theming. It's not landing, like, anything else. Oh, there's one more. It wasn't landing being very fun and engaging. This is an extremely repetitive final boss so far. Like, you shoot his arms, you remove them, you get to damage phase him very briefly. And then you do it again. And I actually do not know if the elements are making a difference. Also, the fact that they can't dodge the fucking very obvious floor thing is not great. You know what now? I'm letting them stay down until I fucking get done this phase.
It's gonna be so fucking funny if, like, when they get hit while they're down, they just die, and, like, you have to restart all over again.
Yeah. They do, okay, you do game over if they die. Okay. Fun. So I'm forced to...
Stakes on the line.
I died. Yep. The guy died. Well, I guess that's a second death, but I'm also not going to count that as a death. That's a game over? You know what I mean.
But some other guy died.
Yeah.
Do you see the one who died?
No, I'd have no idea. It's really annoying that you revive them just to get hit again. Because they can't dodge the stupid fucking thing, you know?
Did they actually make a different death animation for them, by the way?
Yeah, that's a different death animation. There's also a laugh. They added Sylux's laugh, which is kind of cool. What happens with Big Robot Guy has? That's a good question. I love how you're forced to keep them up throughout this, despite the fact that, as we know, they are just about to die afterwards. Oh my god. And this would genuinely be easier so far if I did not have these fuckers, by the way. You know? Or more engaging, because I wouldn't be forced to babysit them. And I don't want to be bitching at the game. I don't want to be bitching at it. I want to be enjoying this. I feel like so many people treat it as like whenever someone has a criticism that they want to be angry at the game. It's like, I want to be enjoying the final boss fight. Are you kidding me? But it's just not very interestingly designed so far. I'll just pop it with missiles, actually. I'm not the highest DPS, but it's something. Oh, we have to rescan Sylux. Yeah, a moment. I have to rescan him. Oh, let's see. When it's flashing blue, it means it's gonna do that. Okay. Naruto and all that. Conclusion: Psychic form, lightning form sucks. Kind of sucks. Not because the gameplay is unengaging, just because it fucking kills your guys instantly because they can't dodge. God, this takes so long. Okay, no, the elements have to be doing something then. There's no way this is meant to take that long, right? I mean, it could. It could. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. No, let me take these out with missiles, fuck it. Maybe resource efficient. Feed me missiles. Hey, Mackenzie, get the fuck up. It also wasn't very clear that I was about to run out of time, by the way, to revive the guy. I didn't think I was running out of time to revive him when I game over, by the way. Other issue. I didn't know I was even about to run out of time. Yeah. Too many of them went down at once because they can't dodge his stupid fucking lightning attack. I do not feel like I'm fighting Sylux at all. I feel like I'm fighting tentacles. I feel like I'm just fighting tentacles. Hey, can I powerbomb this phase? Hey, buddy, can I powerbomb you? Hey, buddy, can I powerbomb you? Let's work. Let's do anything. It did do damage. It did do damage. Now, did it do good damage? I do not know. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Also, the locking. Oh no, the locking worked fine there. Ow. Oh, hey, that worked. I actually killed one through the damage phase, or through the immune phase. Interesting. I did not think that would be possible. You know who did the element boss fight gimmick better? The first Metroid Prime game! Remember I was saying that Ravenbeak was a mid-ass boss fight?
Yeah.
I take that back by comparison to this. At least Ravenbeak, you're very active in the gameplay and dodging him. Even if, like, for a long period of it, you don't actually get to engage with Ravenbeak very much, which is my issue with the fight. But at least you are doing something. Whereas this is actually very easy to dodge, but also just really slow and really generic. Maybe because at least fast reaction time based attacks. Because yeah, I was one of those people like, you know, the Metroid Prime 3 boss fight is kind of lame after it gets, final boss is kind of lame after it gets to its second phase, because it's just a giant head that you shoot instead of fighting Dark Samus. But this is, so far, is like, if you didn't get the cool Dark Samus 1v1 phase that then transitioned into the Mother Brain homage, that was kind of lame. At least that you had the cool Dark Samus 1v1 in Prime 3. Hey, he's not immune to lightning damage during this phase, is he? Let's find out. Nope, he's not. He's not. Okay, let's speed this up then. I remember complaints with how overpowered the fucking, Lightning Buster is, by the way. I take them back now that it makes this less miserable. Oh my god, Armstrong also- Jesus Christ. This isn't like I have to actively manage their health or anything. I have nothing I can do to stop them from taking damage. They're just gonna take it. Sir, would you mind moving out of my face? Sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Shut up! Oh, I also can't jump while doing that, so I can take forced damage due to not being able to jump during that. It's just great. Game. Ow, I tried to move, but it said no. I think I was stuck on one of the guys. I think I was stuck on them. Also, not great. You know, I thought they were at least like all the boss fights that we had against Sylux, even if they were fake Luxes, I would at least be building up for like the mechanics of this fight, because that would be intuitive boss design, wouldn't it? You know, like if you're fighting the same boss a few times and you have that as the final boss, do you think that's, you know, building up to what the final boss is gonna fight like? I guess not.
It would have been cool if you used like every part of the kit, but it's using like some parts.
I haven't used quite a lot of my kit yet. That's what made Emperor Ing into Dark Samus such a good fight in Metroid Prime 2. Emperor Ing really used all of your kit. I think Emperor Ing is the best final boss fight they've had. Even though Emperor Ing technically isn't the final boss fight, technically speaking, there's a Dark Samus rematch at the end, but Emperor Ing's really the final boss. Are they knocked down? Yes! Can we have a 1v1 then, Sylux? Yo, why does he have a fucking dimensional powers? When did he get dimensional powers? At least this gives a- I'm sorry, is this just the final boss of Mario Galaxy 2? You see it, right?
Oh my god. That would be fitting, because that boss is also seen as a disappointment by the community.
What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? What the fuck is this? What is this attack? What the fuck do you want me to do here, game?
You go into like ball form and squeeze through it, or you're just like midair.
I tried to move around them, but I didn't have a lot of time. Because depth perception is bad.
This is like, there was a Crash Bandicoot boss like this. I don't remember it.
What the fuck? Also, no, I cannot go into ball form, by the way. Oh, I see. I was probably meant to do the slow attack thing. I realize that now. Yeah, I'm meant to do this, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Can I scan these things? Nope, cannot scan them.
Yeah, I think it was Neo Cortex at the end of Crash 2, I want to say.
Okay.
There might have been one similar to that.
Okay, yeah,
like
that did work.
Engine or Anoxide or whatever.
I've actually never played a, you know what game? Crash Manuka game.
It's a strange franchise, but I have quite a soft spot for it.
Nothing
it's
wrong
also
with that.
very challenging.
I know it's very challenging. Okay, now it's easy to move around them. Okay, can we get, like, a grounded boss fight, like, on the floor, please? No, we're in fucking space? What the fuck is happening?
The Insane trilogy came out in that.
You're gonna want to see this.
Oh. We're on Saturn.
Thank you.
Just you and me, Seamus.
Okay, thank you. Can we have a good phase now?
A shockwave immediately.
Yep, did it instantly. Okay,
On
here's that.
another beam that makes you roll up.
Okay, that's a double jump.
Creative.
Okay. Oh, Lockjaw. You just scanned that. That's the last scan of the game. Lockjaw! A transformed version of Sylux. The shield generated by his enemy sphere nullifies all firearm attacks. When in Lockjaw, Sylux transforms into an energy sphere surrounded by a unique frame. Thanks to his suit's upgrades, Lockjaw's energy sphere can be made to generate a shield that nullifies all firearm attacks. He can also now ram into his enemy to steal an energy tank. Additionally, he can perform a rush attack that's that's not my Sylux. That's not my Sylux's alternate form. Sylux lays tripwires in his alternate form and fucking is a Beyblade of death. That was his whole gimmick. Anyways, additionally, he performs a rush attack that stuns. At least he can do the lifesteal thing. That is something Sylux in Prime Hunters does, but he does that in his primary mode. His lightning gun does that. A stolen energy tank can be knocked free only by striking Sylux with the momentum from a boost ball maneuver. However, if the energy tank cannot be recovered before Sylux exits Lockjaw modes, it will be lost permanently. That's kind of cool. Okay, it does do the tripwires. Thank God. That is kind of cool that he steals your shit. Ball. Okay, shockwave again. Okay, new dimensional attack. Ooh, okay. Scanning it. What does it do? Miniature black hole generated by Sylux. It draws in fire attacks due to the control beam and the will that. That makes no sense, but okay. Ow! That didn't work. Oh, we have to hit him? Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. He's on drugs. You're fine. Okay, what is he doing? Okay, I figured that out pretty easily. fuck? Oh, you meant to do against Lockjaw. Am I just meant to shoot it? Power bomb it? Just dodge it? I guess you probably just meant to dodge it. Also, the game tells you to press A. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. It baited me. He successfully rage baited me. I'm gonna ice him. Should just fireball him. Oh, right, this again. That's reasonable damage, but not absurd. I'll do that. Oh, it's this again. Okay. Funny part, his boss fight in Metroid Prime Hunters is actually more fun than this. Also, the final boss of Prime Hunters is actually a lot better than this. I like the Prime Hunters final boss.
I wonder what the speed runs for like this game are like.
Currently 5 or 6 hours.
Interesting.
Where the fuck are the trip mines, by the way? I'm not seeing him do the trip mine thing. I'm just seeing him rush at you. Really annoyingly. Ow! Oh, he's taking my E-Tag. What, do you have to let him do something with it? Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the trip mines. You have to play poorly to use the most iconic part of his moveset, or fight against it. It's really funny. Okay, cool, I got to see that. Die, die, die. Ow, I got baited again. Let's end this, bitch.
Surely it doesn't have a fourth phase.
Surely not. Also, the
Unless
fact that
we
he
will.
never used his shock coil, which is his signature weapon in Prime Hunters, is also a little disappointing.
We go after her?
Tell me how and I'm there. Alert. Spatial anomaly detected. Great. What now?
That man did not fight like Sylux, other than like a few electric-themed powers.
Anything.
He just fought like Dark Samus too, actually, which is exactly what he fought like. Alright, I have to be ready to press an A button, because apparently there's a quick time event.
Okay, but what if the quick time event failed means Mackenzie dies?
He does anyways, I'm pretty sure.
Does that mean Sylux is good?
He fell into the black abyss.
Okay, there's probably gonna be a fourth or fifth phase to
Be
this.
right behind you.
Surely. Ready to go home, gang?
Get to scan the funny arch. Oh, you could wait out a timer and it's not worth it? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
That was a very mid-final boss. All potential other phases were standing.
Maybe if I,
Sylux's motivation in this plot, exactly.
Revenge on the Federation and Samus, but we don't have a clear reason on why.
crystal powers the
I guess he was traumatized, but
Yeah.
like,
responds to you.
We don't know what traumatized. We don't know why he feels like they failed them.
Wait, is that Theros?
I don't know. I feel like you would be campaigning for greater reform in the Federation if you wanted like less traumatized soldiers. My solution wouldn't be to traumatize more soldiers, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could have had like President or like CEO Sylux in a good timeline.
You did it.
We're really going home.
Hey, Sylux. Welcome back, buddy.
Guy.
Please get off this rock. I'm begging you. Get off this rock. That's not even what the shot coil looks like. Like, as in its attack. They turned a cool, unique weapon into a generic beam shot. And I hate that.
Oh yeah, now they're gone.
Do the cool thing that you're known for, man.
Providing cover.
Mackenzie, you better not get off this rock with us, by the way. You better not. You better not. If Mackenzie's the only one to get off this miserable rock... That was one hell of a scream. Yes! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Woo!
All is just with the world. Mackenzie sacrificed himself for the greater good.
Oh, is it this what you're talking about? Okay.
He will be remembered as a hero.
Hey, Samus.
He gave you his cross.
The one character I liked! Let's go! And also the robot. I have two characters I like, I guess.
They're like, make sure you show their faces so you can get attached to them and their sacrifices.
Just because I like two of them doesn't even mean I particularly care that they're dying, by the way. Like, VUE and, you know who, Tokokabe are pretty good characters. I like them. The rest of them I don't care about.
Died for the thrill of it.
Yeah. VUE and maybe, Duke could have held him back. Anyways.
That's just the credits? Surely post-credits.
There's post-credits. There's post-credits. I know that for a fact. Metroid Prime 4, everyone.
Metroid Prime 4.
It's not the worst game I ever played. It's far from it. It's far from the worst Metroid game. But also, how did this take 5 years? Yeah, I would agree on worst Prime. I'd say it's worse than Prime Hunters. I would say this is I like Prime Hunters. I'm a Prime Hunters defender. I would say Prime Hunters is more enjoyable than this.
What would the Corhu Metroid ranking look like?
I mean, we could do that after this.
Yeah, after you're done looking at all the art.
Can I skip this?
I don't care about who made this game.
No, I cannot. Outsourcing. Boy, did it feel like there was a lot more outsourcing than this. Well, maybe these guys were just the good ones. The outsourced fuckers.
Yeah, usually environmental artists tend to be outsourced from what I've seen.
Fair enough. I mean, again, that is one hell of a name, engineering manager. That is one hell of a name you got there.
Bharadwaj Bhat Nanda Kumar. That's pretty normal.
It's a wealthy name, I guess is what I mean. I would say this still isn't that bad. I don't dislike the game. I would give it a solid 6, 7 out of 10. And 6 out of 10 is not that bad of a ranking by my standards. Like, I do not do the 7 out of 10. Fuck off. I do not do...
There's no way you're not doing it intentionally.
I'm not! It's just genuinely a 6 or 7 out of 10.
You do this only with 6, 7, and no other combinations.
Would you have preferred I said 8, 9?
Walking into the fucking bar.
It's a good average number, okay? When I'm estimating something, 6 and 7 are a good average number. But yeah.
I think they have mocap artists. That's cool.
So a 5 out of 10 for me is a game that I'm like, that was an acceptable game. This gave me no elation. This gave me no joy. I just played it and it's done. That's a 5 out of 10 for me, you know? A 6 out of 10 is probably like, yeah, there were some highlight moments, but also its frustration it had frustration. Which is why I'm debating on a 6 or a 7. I guess 6.5. Because of the fact that, there was those major moments of frustration. I'm like, why is this designed like this? But the moments that were good were pretty damn good. They got a lot of the atmosphere down. They got a lot of the environmental detail down. They got a lot of the the world building down. But there's just so many weird, out there decisions. Along with having possibly the worst final boss in the series. No, that's still Mecha Ridley from Zero Mission. I lied. That's still Mecha Ridley from Zero Mission.
I feel like a 5 out of 10 should be an average game, not
Yeah.
a game that made you feel nothing.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Average.
It can be a game that made you feel nothing, but it could also be a game
I guess-
with a lot of ups and downs that equal out.
I guess, yeah. 5 out of 10 is just average for me. That's why I said, like, a game that I felt nothing on. But yes, I guess you're right, There have been 5 out of 10s that I felt a lot of emotion on. But the average 5 out of 10 is like a game that I just was there. That's most of them.
I think a lot of the pushback to video game review scores is because of American education making like anything in the 60s and below seem like it's bad.
Yeah,
Like a
I would agree
fail.
with that. I would agree with that.
I feel like big video game publications are afraid to rate games things lower than an 8 or a 9 out of 10 because they think they'll like upset people and make them think that this game is bad, but it's
Yeah.
not really. You know what? In retrospect, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it was a 7.8 out of 10 game. That is
I
a
agree.
7.8 out of 10.
I agree. But the
The
reasoning was
a bit
silly.
dumb, but I don't think IGN was off base there. It was a good remake, but it wasn't as good as the previous 2 remakes.
And it's a Pokemon game. They aren't high art, you know?
Okay, that's a bit.
Are they? Would you think? The only, like, really, I don't think there's any 10 out of 10 Pokemon games for me, controversially.
I gotta think about that for a second. Are there any Pokemon games I'd call a perfect 10?
Like, I don't even think a 10 has to be a flawless game with no flaws. I feel like too many people get hung up on that. If, like, there's a single flaw, they can't consider it a 10 out of 10 anymore, you know?
Yeah,
But,
if
like-
we're talking about main series games, I think the Gen 5 games get the closest. That's a good point, May.
I don't... The Pokemon games I like the most are, of course, the Explorers games. Love those games.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say one of the Mystery Dungeon games is probably close to that sort of score.
Yeah.
And I really like
Let me get a fucking Metroid tier list maker up while we do this.
I think a lot of the early like console Pokemon games were kind of close to perfection, like the Stadium games and the Coliseum.
The
and
game,
Gale of Darkness.
those have some pretty odd decisions, but I get what you mean. Like, balancing-wise.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of awesome how some of them are just like brutally fucking hard.
Does this include Prime 4? This does not include Prime 4. Or does this include Prime 4? This includes Prime 4, let's see. Includes 1, 2, Super, Prime, Fusion, Zero Mission, Echoes, Pinball, Hunters, Corruption, Other M, Federation Force, Samus Returns, Dread, Prime Remastered, Beyond, and I'm gonna add manually AM2R. I'm gonna manually add AM2R.
You know, when I think of GameCube Pokemon game difficulty spikes, I think of like Evice, however you say his name.
Okay.
The guy who has a Slow King specifically to skill swap Truant off of Slacking.
That is very
in a
funny.
double battle.
That
It
is
is
very
really
funny.
funny.
I was thinking of the guy that, just can spam you with fucking evasion, lowering, moving moves and accuracy ones. So I have 1 death, 2 game overs. I did not die to Sylux. My losers died to Sylux. Who they died anyways. Alright, mission complete. Hard mode unlocked, new radio tracks unlocked.
Oh boy, 15.
Alright. This is not the hard mode cutscene. I believe this is the generic end credit scene. Not hard mode. There's a hard mode cutscene, I believe. I do not believe this is the 100%, the 300% reward. They are gorgeously rendered. But that's a praise to the art team, not to the game team. The Beyond suit, the Legacy suit is nice. I like the look of the Legacy suit. I have to figure out why the latest follower thing isn't working. Sup, my axolotl man? That's just, they don't have a mouth. Interesting. I guess that's, I don't mind them as that explanation of why she got rid of the psychic crystal. I don't mind that, actually. I don't mind that at all.
Oh, she has her face out. Oh, I like this model.
Yeah, she looks good. I'm not a big fan of the Metroid Prime 1 Samus model. She was a little uncanny looking. But that was also a GameCube game. Oh, is that what changes in the 100% thing? Did you not get to see her face in your version? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. They should have had her in the Bailey suit.
I really like this rendition of the Varia suit, by the way. It's a really good rendition of the Varia suit. If you later choose to start a new game in this slot, the item, yes. Save was successful. So now let's see what the new music tracks are in the desert, by the way. Because we unlocked new music tracks.
Yay!
What a
Could be
feature.
like Sylux boss theme and nothing else.
Probably. Probably.
It would be nice if they had songs from the older games.
Yeah, I doubt it, though. A new title screen would be peak. No new title screen. Okay. I like when games give you a new title screen after beating them. I'm a sucker for that, you know? Okay. If I load here at Fury Grid... I was hoping for an additional post-credit scene, because the other Metroid Prime games have given you additional post-credit scenes for, to be fair, that could be the hard mode post-credit scene. They added a hard mode cutscene, I believe. But like teasers for what the next game is. Or they're killing the franchise. No, not like Samus stripping. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay. Let's go see other music. Hey guys, you died. I just saw you all die. Hey Sylux, you better find a way off that miserable rock. That better not be the last time we see them. That's all I'm saying, you know? They better not wash my goat that hard and then never show him again. Or Weevil. If you give me Weevil and Noxious in the next game, all will be forgiven. Not really. That's a lie. But it will help, you know? Okay. Alright, let's see what we got for new music, shall we? We got Metroid Prime. That's the opening of the first game. This is the opening. Hey, Sasha, you got what you wanted.
Yay!
It's the opening track from the first game, which is a good track. Love this track. I actually kind of wish I could have listened to this while driving around the desert, if I'm being honest. And this wasn't a game completion reward. Alright. We have Metroid Prime. We have Metroid Prime 4. I assume is the title for, which is Mackenzie. Mackenzie.
You have to up the counter now to 2.
Yeah, okay, so this is the Prime 4 menu theme, which is decent. Viola, Bolt Forge, Zelios. So it only adds those 2 tracks.
Oh my god.
You could have at least given us the title tracks of Prime 2 and Prime 3. Those are good.
Nintendo Switch players don't know what Prime 2 and 3 are.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. They don't. They're not allowed to. You're right. I'm so sorry, Sashi Boop. Alright, let's look at concept art. They're not allowed to know what Prime 2 and 3 are. They're games that aren't real. Gallery. Varu suit. A better look at the crystal. I like the iridescent design on it. I think the iridescence is a good touch. Ball. Oh, I do like how the psychic insignia thing is on the side of the morph ball of the Viola suit. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Yep. Oh, so probably that back thing is meant to be what it looks like when the shield is activated. Which I never used, because it cost way too many missiles. To be fair, I didn't use that many missiles in that fight, so I could've. Alright, here we go. Viola renditions. Look at how funny early Viola looks. Look at that. It's so chunky. I actually really like the bottom right Viola. I actually kind of wish we had gotten to see that in game, because that looks like what the Viola from the Machine era would look like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then just they changed the colors of it. Mackenzie, he's got pistol with different attachments from the looks of it. Oh, we never get to see those cool mech arms. I love characters with mech arms. Doesn't redeem Mackenzie, but I like mech arms, you know? Tokabi. Standard sniper character design. I like his little yellow thing on his backpack, but I'm not sure what it's for. Duke and Armstrong. I love... Poor Armstrong gets no concept art. Duke looks fine. They didn't get much interesting. See, did my goat get some cool slugs? Oh, they did. They show it the difference between his arm being on Sonic mode and not. Got that. You've got his different hand attachments, I guess. I don't know what that's meant to be. And his face. Sylux. I love how they don't even give us a good look at Sylux. I gotta say, also, his armor is a bit of a downgrade from Hunter's. The shoulder spikes on Hunter's were a lot more rounded off and less, like, odd looking on his design. They were a bit shorter, too. That's just a screenshot from the opening movie. That's just a screenshot from the opening cutscene. I don't know what this is meant to be. Kinda cool is what it is. Looks like if there was phase on in this game, but there isn't. The opening scene, but from third person. Oh, this is pretty. Unrendered Cyberpunk 27, yeah. Yeah, this is from the opening area. I guess this was art of how they wanted that cutscene to go. What is this? What is this? Oh, I guess it's more of the GFS base, probably. Yeah, look. Look, it's the Prime, it's the fucking Federation Force Max. They're so chunky.
Yippee!
I do like the design of the GFS troopers a lot. They look good in this game. Cargo ship. Space pirates, despite the fact that we see them at the opening, and that is it. They have a different arm blade than usual. Other than that, now they look even more like fucking bootleg motherfuckers from Halo. You know who I mean. The song Healy.
Yeah.
They look even more like bootleg song Healy in this game. I get that they should have mandibles because the space pirates are crustacean, but it's still funny looking. Yeah. What in the fucking Star Wars ass vehicle is that? That is literally something out of Star Wars. There's a vehicle that looks exactly like that. There's a spaceship. Is it Grievous's? It might be Grievous's.
Might be. Either that or Boba Fett's.
No. It's not Boba Fett's. It's not the slave one. Metroid concept art. That's never used in game. Because we never see the Metroids.
This will be Metroid in 2013.
Oh, hey, the first boss. He was kind of fun. I liked Emberax. He had a fun gimmick.
Metroid kind of look like those like realistic Angry Birds renders people keep posting.
Hmm. War. Ooh, this is really pretty. That's probably a lot of the concept arts in games. Yeah, they're a part of some bosses, but also, let's be honest, that's not the Metroids. That's just a green weak spot for you to shoot. The healing pod that Sylux comes out of. Cool. That is hard mode item. The final boss area. Oh hey, the aliens! I'd hit. How about you? What are thoughts on the aliens? Slashy boop.
I mean, like, that sure is an alien. I don't really get like sexual attraction out of it immediately.
Fair enough. Big tree trunk we never got to see. Love to see a good fallen tree trunk. Love me a good fallen tree trunk.
I really like the alien design. It's not... I don't know. Axolotls are not a creature I would really think about for that kind of thing.
Oh my god, they have concept art of the poor thing getting impaled. The isopod impaled, look.
They really liked that scene.
Memory fruit. Of the isopod getting impaled, yeah, I guess so. Some of these make for good wallpapers. I wish they showed more of the design iteration process off instead. Because that was one of the cool parts about the Dread art book, is it showed off like some of the alternate designs they'd considered. Oh, hey, Grievermouth. Kind of cool getting to see like that there's these holes in them from the looks of it. It's kind of fucked up actually. Kind of like that. It's the Hoppy Boys. I love close-ups of the enemies. Always love a good close-up of our enemies. So we put some good detailing into the friends. Oh, that's the first boss. That looks very different than it did in the final. That actually looks different. So, yep. The Viola Factory. I'll send you the fucking, Prime Metroid tier list later.
Yippee.
We'll do that on stream. Talking to Bay. The Volt Forge. Oh, hey, these things. Oh, that's... We never get to see their shields folded up properly, so that's kind of a cool look, actually. I kind of like getting to see that. I like how the armored variation just looks like they put on their mom's sweater. They're kind of dorky looking, but not in a bad way. You know, it'd be cool if you fought like a fully armored one. You see how like they have parts of armor? It'd be cool. That would be cool as a fight. Like you fought one with all, like as a mini boss, one with all the armor. Like a fully kitted out one. I would like that. Interesting, I don't think that made it. Oh no, that did make it into the game. But it got changed. Viola cutscene. Vault Forge, exterior. The Tron section. The turrets. Oh, the fucking psychic controller, whatever it's called. There's the AI, Zelios. There's the Zelios orb. Oh, this is where you get the shot. Cool concept art of the ice belt. That's really pretty. I really like that. The wolves. Why are they here? Why are the wolves in this game? Actual question. You fight them once in a scripted shitty sequence, and then you see their alpha briefly, and then never fight it. Is that not weird, right? Dashi. What?
I mean, I guess they could have been used more, but like, what, were they just not gonna make concept art for the wolves?
Well, no, but I meant like when you actually fight them, like in game. I meant why are the wolves in the game?
Don't know. Would have liked if they were more persistent, I guess, but I don't know. They like their grievers.
Well, yeah, but my issue with them is they show up, you lose to them scriptedly, and then you get saved and they run off and you see their alpha briefly, and then you never even get to see the alpha properly. Just a weird choice. The Frozen Guys. Love the Frozen Guys. Cool power room. Power room turned on. Kinda interesting how detailed some of the concept art for these rooms are. Ooh! That's a cool Griever art. Oh yeah, the cutscene, that cutscene. Hey, the big crab friend. Oh! Concept art of the flying enemies, I think. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Lava area. Lava area. I didn't dislike the lava area. I love a good fire factory theme area. The drone that Sylux piloted. Or farming Samus. The thing going down. I would have liked some more creature anatomy ones. I would have liked that, you know? I like when concept art shows you like creature anatomy. I always think that's fun. The behemoth. The boring ass snake boss. Hey, look, a cut part of the arena. We never see this. There should have been a better place to fight it. We're in the mines now. Clusters. I don't think we ever see 3 clusters together like that. That's the cave grievers, the mall grievers, the blind ones. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that little friend right there. That's the one that you have to grapple off of. Oh, look at the ice! Look at the roach. The roach looks cute. Oh, that's freaky. Are you watching through the, oh, not live streaming, the, game anymore, am I? The OBS, am I?
I was watching on Twitch. I can switch to Oh, I wasn't. What? Your OBS is gone, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. That way you don't have the delay.
Oh, I can just close Twitch if you want, yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Look at the little guy. He's got a mouthy mouth.
That's like a... What? When did that thing even appear?
That is the spitty flyy boy. That's one of the cave enemies.
Okay. Kind of looks like a... what was the enemy called? The facehugger.
Yeah. Look at the roach, though. Friend.
Roach, yay. Well, I don't know if that one was... Was that a cave roach?
Yeah. They weren't... You didn't really attack them.
Very cute.
Ooh. What the fuck was this? Oh, this would have been so much cooler for this area. Assuming this is meant to be the Omega Griever. This would have been so much cooler than just a generic pit that you fight a boss in. Watchtower? There was never a watchtower. That's interesting. Oh no, okay. Oh no, this is the Omega Griever right here. Never mind, I don't know what that is. The desert. The Droidicas. They even had a shield at one point. They were even more Droidica-like at some point. Considering they had a shield. We saw that. This was the shrine rooms. It's interesting how the heads, the Lemorne heads in the shrine rooms got a total renovation. They look nothing like that. It's kind of interesting. The shrine rooms were always kind of cool, though. We saw these. Oh, interesting. These are little flowers that you can ram into, but you will never see, like, I think the second growth stage of them. It's kind of interesting that they're nowhere to be seen in the larger forms. Oh, look at the real rock they based the rocks off of. Rock.
Oh, cute. Did they get, like, licensing to use the rocks in-game? Or are they, like, copyright-free rocks?
I have no idea. Oh, but look at the scale Samus figure they made. Look at that. I think the Samus figurine they put next to him is cute. Ooh. The mech. Was that a bit of internals of how the mech works? Kinda neat. It's a big mech. It's a big mech. The green enhanced versions of them. That looks like a mosquito, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has like a proboscis.
Hey, sandworms! Sandworms. The guys that give you the shot upgrades, the upgrades, yeah. The final area. This one's locked for hard mode. Sylux concept art. He still looks lame. He still looks lame. Not even the concept art can make this look cool. This does look cool, but it's weird as fuck. Oh, I Samus face close up. They kept her beauty mark, but they toned it down a bit. Yeah, looks like Samus. I'll look at the hard mode concept art image in a moment. Just out of curiosity. There's the memory tree at the end with Tokabe's thing on it. Who are they fighting, by the way? The Space Pirates. So, he gets traumatized fighting the Space Pirates, and then becomes the leader of the Space Pirates. Am I understanding that correctly? I like these storyboard animatics. They're kind of cool. I love a good animatic. These are just the cutscenes. Yeah, there's a hard mode exclusive cutscene then. Alright, let's look up the hard mode exclusive cutscene because I won't be able to do that in time for the for giving the Switch back. So let's do that real quick.
Oh, wait.
There's just shortcuts. Is there just something that may upload the cutscene? Interesting. Spamming beam shots seems to be the strategy for hard mode.
Interesting.
Let's see. All right. I'm just looking at this because of it's just fucking page stream. Actually, hold on. I don't want random internet users being able to see my tabs. Even though it's just how many there are that I'm hiding, which is a lot, by the way. Not if there's anything that's interesting in them, truthfully. But still. Probably a better idea, you know?
Yeah.
Shape stream. That, and then OBS. Let us put the switch to sleep. Let us now, let's see. Turn that off. Add. Window capture. This here. Put that down here. Okay, first off, thank you to this guy right here, Abdallah Smash. Oh, Abdallah Smash uploaded this? Okay, crazy.
Don't know this. We love agriculture.
Truly. Oh, it's the any percent. Okay. So this is what you get for hard mode, I guess. Is the backstory cutscene. Probably in full.
Kill the fucking Arbiter, bro.
Commander, what are you doing? I've commanded your troops to hold your position. I've confirmed the pirates' new weapon. If I can seize it. No. I've dispatched Samus's team. Await their arrival and join forces. Yes, sir.
That's Sylux's voice, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Sir, proceed as planned. Get me that weapon.
Kind of sounds like Liam Neeson.
Yeah. So he was always a nutcase, obsessed with power then. Because he wants the weapon. Is he about to get his squad killed? He is, yes.
Oh no, that's a big guy.
This takes place sometime. This makes no sense. Hold on. Yo, continuity error. There's a minor continuity error.
Where?
That is the Prime 3 gunship, okay? Samus does not get that until right before the events of Prime 4, sometime after it, right? Sylux is first introduced in Prime Hunters, which takes place between Metroid 1 and 2, when she does not have the Prime 3 gunship. I think it's a minor continuity error, but that is the wrong ship for her to have for this scene. It's not like the end of the world, but it is funny, isn't it?
That is a
No?
little funny.
Okay. In this, Samus is now a time traveler. Hey, super missile. So that's clearly the Prime 1 suit, I think. I guess they must have had it on engine because they just made the Prime remaster. But that's the same way you fire super missiles traditionally, which is interesting. Because you don't fire super missiles traditionally in this game. You charge them up with the holding the missile button. What are you so pissy about, man? What are you pissy about? To be fair, you guys probably would have died anyways. But still. Cool, so that was the Sylux backstory. Cutscene.
Great.
But like one of the other ones too is taking a look at Samus. This is wallpaper, whatever you want to do.
Cool. Sure, that sure was a backstory cutscene. Of all time. Why is that behind hard mode? That's my question. Alright. I'm gonna just gonna change these to just more standard. S, A, B, what?
Nothing
Okay.
wrong with that. I just like specific tiers because there's really no way to tell like what is being valued on a letter-based tier list. But like
I
for just
guess.
quality, it's fine. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but also I think the default tiers are too specific in what they're valuing. You know? S. Here, you want me to add stuff like S, A.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, you're probably right, is all. Why is that not one lot center adjacent? Do you notice that?
Oh, that happens sometimes with a tier.
So weird. Okay, anyways. Does that help?
Why?
What?
Yeah, the only solution I found to the uncensored text is like just deleting the tier and like copy pasting the text into another tier.
Okay. Let me try that. Late row. Add a row below. Nope, did not work. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Late row. Add a row above. Okay. Here's that formatting. Nope. Okay. There we go. Alright, there we are. Let's just get the obvious out of the way. Fuck this game.
Yippee!
The obvious is done. I'm not gonna place Prime Remastered separately. That's just Metroid Prime Remastered again, you know? I have not played all of Prime Pinball, but for what I did played, I'd put it C. I think I would do the same for fucking Federation Force. It's not bad by any means. It feels a little clunky. The online matchmaking was kind of dog shit and unstable from when I played it. I kind of lost connection a few times, and if someone left, I think it cracked. If I remember correctly, this could be wrong. It killed the entire match, and you kind of got fucked. You know. Samus Returns. Am I gonna be harsh on Samus Returns? Am I? Okay, you know what? Samus Returns we'll come back to. We'll figure out once I place the other games. We'll come back to you, Samus Returns. Put that there. The original Metroid's a B. Am I gonna... come back to you. Fusion. Yeah. Zero Mission. That's a very easy A for me. M2R is a very easy A for me. I really like M2R. I think Metroid 2 is gonna be another A. I'm a Metroid 2 defender, okay? Certified Metroid 2 defender. Right here. Let's go Prime, Echoes, Hunters. The Corruption really needs like a 2.5 tier. I don't like it that much less than the other two, but it does have noted flaws, you know? And actually add another tier. I actually am going to literally add a Prime 3 tier. I am actually just going to do that now. Is that funny to do? Yes. I do think it is a little funny to add a tier specifically for one game, but that is how complicated my feelings on Prime 2 are, alright? Oh, not Prime, Prime 3. Prime 2 is, my feelings are rather simple. Prime 3 tier. S minus. Just barely below. Oh, goddammit, it did the thing. What?
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
It's annoying me.
Okay, we do that. Delete. There we go. Okay. Oh, Prime 3 got... Okay, I was gonna say... Oh no, Prime 3 got deleted, but now it's right here. Yeah,
Prime
so...
3 has been eradicated.
Alright, Prime 3 gets its own tier, because I am... My feelings on Prime 3 are complicated. I might also put Zero Mission there. I might put Zero Mission there. See, the problem is, when all of these games are really good, you really do need to, like, have the weeds, if you know what I mean. Like, you need the minutia. I'll bump Zero Mission up. That feels more correct. That feels more correct to me. I'm gonna be hard on Samus Returns today.
Go ahead.
I don't like Samus Returns. I really don't like Samus Returns. And I can explain why, but, like, whatever. Not the biggest Samus Returns enjoyer. I think I'm controversially putting Dread just above Pinball. Alright, now we get to the hard part. The new kid on the block. Where do I put Prime 4? That is a fabulous question. Do I bump Dread down to B? I'm tempted to bump Dread down to B.
I mean, does it greatly outweigh the flaws?
So it doesn't stop me from wanting to replay the game, which is... But it does overall hamper the experience of feeling it. I guess the question becomes, how much do we prioritize the replay experience? First time Metroid Dread is vastly below everything else. Not below, vastly below everything else, but it's definitely below everything else and is close to my feelings on Fusion. But Dread is also an incredibly fun game to replay, unlike Fusion. and has some well-designed moments. But also, if we're going off like a first-time player experience, then Dread would probably be by Fusion. But I'm also taking into account replayability with like Super Metroid, so I think I have to for Dread.
Yeah.
I think I have to take into account replayability with Dread, even if I do think its first time experience is around Fusion tier. Alright, let's think about Prime 4. So Prime 4 is lacking my desire to replay that game, because it gets tedious at a lot of moments, and it feels like there's not a lot of room for exploration on doing other things. So, that's a downside, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Like a B, in my opinion.
yeah. Prime 4 has a lot of solid moments. It doesn't overtly frustrate me as much as Samus Returns does. Samus Returns more overtly frustrates me with a lot of its decisions. Prime 4 baffles me with some of its decisions, which I think is the big difference. It's a game that
Yeah.
confuses me, but it's not bad. It's just, why did you get designed this way? So I think I'm gonna have to put Prime in 4 in B. That feels correct.
Mhm.
That feels correct, yeah. Yeah, that feels accurate to my feelings on the Metroid games. Again, Prime Remastered is Prime Remastered. I'm not putting that in separately. It's great! It's also just Metroid Prime. But prettier. Now, don't get me wrong. Prime Remastered is very pretty. I'm not saying it shouldn't have existed, I don't see a reason to rank it separately. Like, it's not different enough from Prime 1, where I'm like, oh, there's enough different here that I want to place this differently. It's Metroid Prime, but prettier. Anyway, so let's download this. Yay! We have completed my tier list of the Metroid games. Alright, well that's that. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk on why I fucking hate Metroid Dread. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Maybe I'll elaborate on my feelings on Dread one day. I literally came up with the idea of a video of called My Incredibly Complicated Thoughts on Metroid Dread. Because it's a game I feel incredibly complicated on. My situationship with Metroid Dread actually would be a fabulous title. Hold on. Anyways, bye-bye.